Please confirm all of you able to see the screen. Ajay, Arya, can you please confirm? Any one of
Yes.
you? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Well, so good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining on time.
Good morning.
Yeah. So effective from tomorrow, we are gonna start the session sharp by 7:05. Okay. So just please plan yourself accordingly. Where yesterday we have discussed about what we are gonna cover, some high level information related to Oracle Cloud, what is ERP, what different options which we have, and what kind of training here we are going to provide in case of support and all we have discussed, and timings and how the recording sessions will be shared. Everything in a high level we've discussed. As a consultant should know what different options which we have available in Oracle Cloud. Okay, so other things which I've discussed, and today we are going to discuss all these points. Of course, this information should know as a consultant. Okay, once you start doing the configuration and all, that is direct, you can go ahead and do that. Before doing that, these are all some information should know when you started working as a consultant. Okay, so these are all some basic fundamentals. In case someone is already aware, that is well and good. In case if someone is new to this process, it will be helpful for them. End of the day, it's going to be useful information to each one of you. Okay, well. So here, when it coming to our training approach, we are gonna do one end-to-end implementation. For example, once you started working as a consultant, just assume that you have requested for to implement for one country, either maybe US or maybe India or maybe UK. Example I'm taking, or else maybe Singapore. So how to do that? What are the basic configuration which we need to do? Can I go ahead and directly start the configuration? Or I need to perform some prerequisites before starting the configuration? So we are going to discuss about that. Where when it
You
comes
need to perform some common configurations which is applicable for each module. After that only you can start the configuration.
that's correct. Before, even though, for example, you're correct when it coming to the module wise configuration, I agree with you. These are all the transaction process which we can go ahead and do that before. If you wanted to perform this, these are all the configuration which we need to do. Same case for your accounts payable, same case for your account receivable, same case for your fixed assets, all the modules. But if I wanted to start, this would be the common configuration irrespective of all modules. If I wanted to start this configuration, can I go ahead and do that? We cannot do directly. There are
No, you
some
require a particular
exact
role and responsibility.
exactly. So there are some prerequisites which we need to complete that. What are those and all have mentioned here clearly. Okay, we are going to discuss that. And when it coming to our training approach, we are going to do the configuration for one country, either maybe India, either maybe US. So as we are in training, we'll go with the US. In case if you wanted to do it for India, maybe you can go ahead and do that. But only the thing is currency need to be changed. Remaining all other process, whatever which we are going to discuss in our training, you guys can follow the same thing. Okay, well, so this is country wise. Just we have taken example like every country, I mean one country we are gonna take and we are gonna complete the configuration. Total training process. We hear all the modules which we are going to configure for US in our case. Okay, we are going to do for configuration for US country. Just once you recruited for company, you have received an instruction that okay, please go ahead and do the configuration for US country for all modules. Just keep in mind that, and we are going to do the same. Okay, well, and job opportunities for functional role, and like basically what would be the hierarchy. This is some information which would like to share, where if someone is new to the consulting stream, how the job hierarchy works and the opportunities. Okay, yesterday we have discussed till 2030 Oracle EBS R12, the current version, basically 12.2.10, 12.2.11, 12.2.13 current versions are okay. This is in EBS R12. What is EBS R12? Enterprise Business Suite R12. Okay, under which these different versions. Basically, EBS R12, which is started with 12.1.1, 12.2.3.
On-premises system actually. On-premises, current on.
Correct. Yeah. These are the basically EBS means before cloud, we used to call this as a enterprise business suite. Okay, for financials. Now already few clients are already started migrating from EBS to cloud. Yesterday we have discussed why clients are preferring move to cloud, because there are like some cost incurred and maintenance activity, technical dependency. There are lot many things. End of the day, we need to upgrade. Okay, even when it coming to individual or when it coming to organization perspective, we need to upgrade ourselves. Same way, companies are also pushing, rather investing so much amount in a EBS, and it's going to be helpful to reduce the amount, and the application process, everything is going to be helpful, easy for the consultants as well. Okay, for the reason, Oracle is recommending and Oracle pushing the clients go ahead and do the migration from EBS R12 to cloud. So it's already, I can say, 10% of the clients already migrated. Remaining 90% of the clients still the discussions are going, sign-offs are going on, like maybe few countries. Next year it's going to be started 2025 or 2024 June. Like quarter to quarter, clients are started migrating from EBS R12 to cloud. Okay. So career wise, no need to bother about your career here when it coming to functional consultant role. There are lot many job opportunities. Only the expectation is at least you should be good in two modules. End-to-end configuration you should able to do. End-to-end issues you should be in a situation to resolve. Okay, end-to-end activities you will be in a situation to answer. Okay, so then only the opportunities will be easy for you to crack. Otherwise, see, whatever the work which you do without knowing or without having from proper knowledge, it's very tough to manage. So request is focus at least two modules expertise, okay, in two modules. That will be helpful to boost your career, and career growth also would be there. And technical scope is very it's almost reduced. Rather earlier in EBS, if they are maintaining 5 technical consultants, now they have reduced to maximum 1 to 3 would be sufficient. So for that reason, most of the technical consultants are also trying to migrate to functional consultants. In EBS, there are much scope to for the technical consultants. But when it coming to cloud, technical dependency is reduced. Okay, so the opportunity wise, everything is currently good. Even at this moment also, if we are having a good enough knowledge, job opportunities are like anything. I'm telling you with my experience. Okay, and next, roles. Basically, what kind of roles which basically consulting stream follows? Example, initial stage. For example, once you started as a consultant, okay, maybe carrying 5 years or 3 years of experience, first designation would be trainee consultant. Okay, in case if you are maybe post completion of CA or post completion of your MBA or post completion of your BTech, in case if you get an opportunity to work on this Oracle Cloud, they are gonna train you and they are gonna map any one of the project, by supporting to the senior people. Okay, so trainee consultants. Then later, next designation would be associate consultant. Consultant. Next consultant. Then senior consultant. Then lead consultant. These are all basically some generic hierarchy which I am explaining. Okay, where whatever the organization which you go, this would be the generic hierarchy. Okay, as a consultant, we should know in case whenever you get an opportunity from any other company. Okay, in case if it is a senior consultant, okay, you can understand that. Okay, so maybe senior consultant is something maybe carrying like 5 years of 5 to 10 years of experience. Lead consultant is gonna be maybe 8 to 12 years of experience. Okay, then lead, then later architect. Architect in the sense like associate architect. Okay, associate architect in the sense like here basically architect is gonna design the application, like what are the chart of accounts need to be used. They understand the business requirement and they are gonna finalize the structure of the organization and all. Okay, in high level, it's a kind of manager role, you can call it. Okay, so then later architect. Then later project manager. Delivery manager. Then later delivery heads. Then later go followed by delivery head for Europe region, delivery head for APAC region, delivery head for some US region, example like that. Okay, this would be your generic hierarchy in your consulting stream. Basically here 0 to 2 years experience. Here 2 to 5 years experience. Here 5 to 7 years of experience. Here 7 to 9 years of experience, or 6 to 9 years of experience. Maybe 1 year here and there. Okay, based on the opportunity level and all. Okay, so here lead experience 8 to 12 years experience. Same lead and associate architect almost equal. Okay, architect maybe 10 to 15 years of experience. Project manager obviously 12 plus years to 15 or 12 to 16 years. Delivery manager obviously 15 to 18 years of experience. Delivery head most probably above 18 to 25. Okay, this would be the generic hierarchy and year ranges also. Once you get an opportunity, you should understand which position you are in and what is their expectation. So if you are clear on this, so you can able to talk with the respective HR team and you can negotiate on your packages and all. So if you know all this, definitely you can command, okay, I'm carrying up this much of experience, so and so. So that way you can explain them. Okay, so and generally the position would be so and so, right? Why I'm carrying 8 years, then you're offering only senior consultant rather lead consultant. So there are some, if the package is good, if you're comfortable to accept senior consultant, it's end of the day, it depends. Okay, end of the day, it depends. Based on that, you need to just accept that. Okay, is that clear, guys? How the role hierarchy in consulting stream, or any other questions? Okay. Yes, just respond, okay, so that I can understand that everyone is following. Okay, it will be, as I said yesterday, I said it would be kind of interactive session. Okay, so please try to understand. It will be benefited end of the day for you guys only. Okay, please. Well, this is discussed, hierarchy discussed, and job opportunities also discussed. And support, as I said yesterday, we are gonna prepare, once you done your proper practice, will help in a resume preparation, interview questionnaires module wise. Okay, and URL for your practice, and support while doing your practice or testing. Okay, testing, sessions, recorded sessions will be shared on time, day to day. Okay, these are all some basic support which we are going to provide, a need based and all we are going to consider, and we are going to talk on that. Okay, and offerings and options. What is offerings and what are options? So yesterday we have seen offerings. So here, let me come back to offerings area where we can see that offerings and all. Let me show you setup and maintenance. We'll talk about that, why setup and maintenance is coming under. Today we'll talk about that. So come here, go to offerings. Here you can see all these offerings. As you guys are aware, this is a test instance where we can able to see all this. Otherwise, in real time, whatever offerings which are subscribed, those only can able to see that. In case they are not using, the client is not using HCM, you cannot able to see. They are using only HCM, you cannot able to see the financials. In case financials hub is not enabled or not subscribed, here you cannot able to see this. Okay, so based on the subscription, you can able to see. First, you need to enable that respective financial. Without enabling this, you cannot able to start doing your configuration, under which what different modules which you have, you can able to see that. Okay, from where here you can come and you can enable that. Because once you started working as a consultant, so in case some senior consultant or senior manager or senior maybe delivery leaders, in case if they come to you to show or maybe to demonstrate, so that these are all the basic information should know. Okay, these are the fundamental basics as a consultant. Okay, this is not only for your financial track consultants. This would be applicable for all the consultants. Okay, well, so here you can able to see, in case you wanted to disable this, you can disable this. Okay, so if you disable this, you cannot able to do any configuration related to your accounts payable. Okay, everything is going to be interlinked, guys. Okay, so just keep as it is. It's a test instance. If I disable this is gonna be affect all the users who are using this instance. This is not at all gonna be affect particular this user. This is gonna be works at your instance level. If I disable this, for example, this URL is using, just assume that 1,000 members or 100 members. They cannot able to do any configuration related to accounts payable. Whatever module which you disable, they cannot able to do that. Okay, this is how you can able to understand about your offerings enablement. Okay, well, next, options. What are offerings? Yesterday we discussed, correct? Finance is one of us. Financials is one of offering. I see few of them are joining newly. So in case any questions you have, please talk end of the session. One or two people. I see most of them are same as it is. But in case any questions, please spend some time end of the session and we can discuss. Okay. Financials is one of the offering. In case if someone asks what are offerings which you worked for, simply you can say that I'm financial offerings. I'm a financial consultant. Okay. And SCM and SCM. Just assume just these three offerings. Okay. Under financial offerings, GL is one of the options. Payables is one of the options. Receivables is one of the options. Cash management is one of the option. Fixed assets is one of the options. Okay. These are all called as options. These are all called as offerings. You need to understand the basic difference between offerings and options. For
So sir,
example,
until EDS R12, it was all these are modules. So now that converted into the offerings, correct? And then from offering, it is options.
correct. You see, you can call it as options or else modules also you can call it. But in Oracle Cloud terminology, we are calling that as options. Okay, don't confuse in case if someone asks you what are options and all. Okay, you can just say
Okay.
modules also. You can use either options word or maybe modules word. Okay, yeah, difference. There is no difference. Okay, just terminology is different. That's it. SCM, maybe PO, and just assume that manufacturing example. Okay, let's take this. Okay, these are like as a options of modules of under this. Same way SCM. Just I'm taking few example, guys. Okay, so let's take options management and compensation management. Okay, well, these are like a options, respective offering under which we have a options. Okay, as part of our financials, we are learning here 5 modules. Once I get an opportunity, as a consultant, I need to be responsible for all 5 modules. Yes, sometimes if the client is small, they're running a business in one country, maybe all these financial modules can be handled by 2 consultants only. Okay, out of which 2 consultants, one consultant may be responsible for GLAP receivables, cash management, fixed assets, or another consultant may be responsible for receivable and cash management. Based on the skill set at the time of interview, they are going to discuss. Based on that, they are going to map you with a respective module. If the client is big, maybe for one module, 2 consultants may support. Depends. Entirely, it depends on the client business. Okay. So this is how basically the allocation can happen. But as a consultant, payables and receivables scope would be huge opportunity level. If you're certified on payables and receivables, this will be create n number of opportunities. It does not mean that cash management fixed assets does not have opportunity. Yes, we have opportunities. Compare with this, every organization receivables and payables, it's going to be mandate thing. Fixed assets and cash management, these are like, if we need a 5 consultant, out of which maybe 1 consultant need for cash management or 1 consultant maybe need for fixed assets. So the dependency and the requirement would be huge compared with other 3 modules, payables and receivables. Okay, so for that reason, always more focused on payables and receivable. Other modules also, you need to understand what are the configuration which we do and what different transaction which we have. Okay, what is a set of configuration for cash management, what is manual record. These are all the information should know as a consultant. Okay, if you are having a knowledge on all these modules, that would be always added advantage. But having a good grip on 2 modules end to end, this would be easy for you to crack the opportunity. Okay, this is how you need to plan such a way. Okay, I'm working on 5 modules. Then later, if you wanted to enhance your skills, yes, you can enhance your skills on the tax area. In case you wanted to enhance your skills on FAH financial accounting, yes, it's gonna be down to the line. You guys can enhance your skills based on the opportunity level, so that you can able to manage. Okay, this is how the offerings and options, the scope of work and allocation of projects, how it's gonna work and all. This way in the reality world works. Is that clear? Or any questions on this? Yes, yes, no, maybe. Shall I consider yes? All clear so far?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, so we have seen already. What's our issue? One second. Stop. Well, application look and feel. Yes, we'll see that. Okay, let me come back to home. This is your application look and feel. See here, this you can call it as a navigator. See, both the ways you can navigate. For example, here, payables. Here, you can able to see. Or else, if you wanted to navigate from here also, you can able to navigate. Payables. Tools. Here, basically, here also you can able to see, like, tools, others, and all you can able to see here. Okay, basically here, something which is not showing in the maybe issue with the instance. Whatever the modules which you can able to see here, all can be available from here. See here, few of the things which are available here: configuration, tools, configuration, project planning, others are available. Basically, here you can able to see all the things. Okay, either you navigate from here, either you navigate from here. Okay, both are going to be directed to your same page. Okay, this you can call it as a navigator. This you can call it as a home page. Well, in case if you wanted to search anything, you can search here from, for example, let's take configuration. If you wanted to search, okay, here you can able to search that. Okay, and searching criteria, this one. Okay, just loading. Wait here, see this, it's gonna be open your configuration page. Okay, and just come to your home. Okay, this is home button. This is your favorite button. See here, favorite button. For example, here, see favorites. Here, for example, if for example here, every time, in case if I wanted to create any invoice, AP invoice, I need to come here and go to invoices tab. Okay, and the task list will be open here. This invoice work area, you can call it. For example, if you click on this, you can call it as a task list. If I wanted to create an invoice, okay, I can go ahead and navigate such a way. Rather, I need to go tools, payables, invoices, and come to invoice task list. Opening from here, what you can do, you can put that as a favorite. Okay, come this page, and you can just put that as a add to favorites. Same way, it's equivalent to in EBS R12, we have a top 10 favorites, right? Same way, here we can able to do that. Okay, and other thing is that whatever, of course, we are going to see that whenever we do transaction process, like rather going every time through navigation process, we can go ahead and do it from the favorites. Okay, so here just you need to click on add favorites. Whatever the naming convention you wanted to give, you can directly click on that. This will be directed to this page rather going all the processes. Okay, and this is something watch list. In case If you wanted to see any watch list kind of thing, you can able to see here. And here notifications. For example, you're working as a lead. Okay, in case if someone submitted any invoices and all, you can see notifications here. Okay, these are all the basic information on the application screen. Okay, just close this, just say cancel it, just say yes it. Yeah, just say okay. We are going to talk about in detail when we are going to talk on the respective module wise. Okay, well, this is how the application looks like. Okay, this is your user, which user you logged in. Okay, this is something FIIMPL login which I have logged in. Okay, so where is that? Yeah, yeah, this is a user which I have logged in. Same way, you guys also can log in into the application, and you guys also can able to see that. Okay, well, application look and feel. Hope you guys are clear. In case any doubts, please. Okay, here. Okay, we are going to talk about the functional setup manager. This is very, very important. Okay, so well, hope that you guys are clear on the home, like, application look and feel, right? Basically how it's going to look like, and what different options which you have in case you wanted to set as a favorite, or in case you wanted to navigate something, how to do that and all. Hoping that I'm assuming you guys are clear. Okay, well,
Yes.
yeah. This is the application which you logged in. Just assume that Oracle is provided one URL. Once you subscribed, they have given your credentials. Just assume that these are all this is your URL and this is your user ID password they have shared. Yes, I have logged in. Can I go ahead and use the user and start doing the configuration? It's not at all recommended. What you need to do is you can create your own user, assigning the roles related to based on the configuration supposed to do. You can go ahead and start doing the configuration. Well, how to do that? How many of you from EVS? Basically, if you wanted to create a user, from where you guys are going to create the user in EVS?
Administrator from ABS.
System administration from EVS, correct. But when it coming to cloud, they have introduced the, of course, it's equivalent to say, there we are calling as a system administrator, here we are calling as a security console. There's a difference you need to understand. Okay, so why this security console is coming? Why this setup and maintenance is coming? What is the use of that? And other things, some defaults, why it is coming when once I log into the application and all, we are going to discuss now. Well, so I have logged in the application where few roles are already assigned to the user. Hence, I can able to see the application like this. Just understand how what is appearing here and all. Okay, what I am going to do is will create one user. Okay, see here security console. Come here security console. So here I'm creating a user. See here roles, analytics, something, some analytics information. Of course, it's not required as a consultant. So here roles, of course, we are going to talk about that in case any certification, single sign and all. So basically, this is something, useful, but it's not required to know consultant. But here, see roles, how analytics, like, what different tools which you have and all. Okay, what are the duty roles and all, you can able to see here. Okay, let's just navigate to your users. Under which user, in case the user is already created, we can just search with that. We are doing a fresh activity, right? So how to create a user? This is your add user account. Remember, we are creating the users from security console. There are multiple ways to create the user. What are different ways? One is from security console. Another is from HCM page. Of course, HCM page can be used by the human capital management team. Another one is like a manage users tab. Okay, time being. Okay, anyway, this is not applicable now. We cannot able to see because HCM team can able to do that. But manage users will see that. Time being, just wait for couple of days. Okay, till that particular activity is reached. Understand the security console. If I create the user from security console, how it's gonna behave. If I create a user from manage users, how it's gonna create. Why these two different options which we have and all, we are gonna discuss that. Okay, so let's understand first security console.
We don't have FBDI or anything for creating users.
FBDI, no, see, there are providing the data access set and all we have, but user creation, yes, you can able to, but HCM page we have that. Okay, in case if you wanted to create anything, yes, HCM page we have, but when it coming to here security console, you need to create a manually only. And remember, whatever the users which we are trying to create from security console, those users are gonna be implementation consultants only. If I wanted to create as an employee user, you cannot able to create here. For that reason, just I'm saying wait for few days till this particular topic is reached. Understand the concept called security console time being. Okay, let's just create AUG. Okay, just AUG or else AUGN. Okay, just one. This is my username which I'm trying to create. And you can give an email ID, whatever the email ID which you wanted to give. Just I'm given that. Password, you can update any password. I'm giving 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let me make a note on this. Guys, in case if you have any questions, please stop and raise your query, or else make a note. End of the session, we'll discuss that. Okay. So this is my user ID password which I am creating. Okay. Well, just what I'm doing, I'm not assigning any roles, guys. Remember that. Okay. How to add the roles you can add here, but I wanted to show you the difference. Just I created the user with A is nothing but my, naming convention. UJ is nothing but, UnoGeeks, and just I'm giving a number as one. Okay. Just say save and close. User creation is done. Okay. Well, just say save and close it. You need to just understand and observe keenly what are options which are available here when we log in with this user and when we log in with the other user which you created. Just you need to understand thoroughly. Okay, just say home. Okay, here this is how your application looking like. Here you can see this setup and maintenance is coming, other things are coming. Okay, just understand, and same way come here. Ignore about all this. Okay, just main focus on tools now at this moment. Okay, and also you can see cash management, budgetary control, intercompany, general accounting, supply chain, and all other you can see. Okay, so let's see here security console is coming. Okay, so the moment once I log out with this user, just consider that this user is provided by the Oracle. Okay, so this is a user which you created, correct? Just log in that. Just say now the moment once I sign in, you need to say, any one of you, what different things you can able to notice here compare with other user, please.
Nothing is showing on the home page.
Correct, this is one thing. Yes, everyone try to speak up, please. Okay, whatever right or wrong does not matter. Just it will be easy for me to understand what in which stage you guys are in. Okay, so on the process wise. Okay, well, This is nothing. Here nothing is showing because of we cannot see anything because of we have not assigned
We have
any
not
roles.
assigned roles, that's why we are not able to see anything.
Correct. And when it coming to here, see here, any other things are coming, how it was showing earlier, how it is showing. These are the some seeded ones. This will be available here. Okay. If you see here, nothing is showing. Under tools, security console is not showing, schedule process is not showing. Under others also, you can see some things which are showing. These are some defaults. Once a user is created, that will be defaulted. Hence, we can able to see these default features like notifications and all you can able to see. And if you come here, you cannot able to see any setup and maintenance and all. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
So what could be the reason why you could not able to see all this?
Because we have not assigned roles, sir. That's the reasons, we could not able to see anything.
Correct. Here, when it coming to cloud, everything can be managed by the roles. In the EBS world, there is no concept called role. There is a concept called a responsibility. We need to create a responsibility. We need to assign to the user so that you can able to perform any activity. But when it coming to cloud, no, not at all responsibility concept. Everything can be managed by the roles. This is one of the fundamental important comparison between EBS R12 to cloud. Okay. Okay.
Sir, this concept was taken from the PeopleSoft actually.
Yes, correct. The security console is taken from the PeopleSoft. Yes, correct.
Yeah, because in EBS roles and responsibility were there, when PeopleSoft from right from the beginning, roles and security console was there.
Exactly. PeopleSoft, they have acquired, they have taken that feature from the PeopleSoft.
Correct, correct. Because they have some of the concept acquired from the HCM, and this basically roles and responsibilities more towards the HCM side, maybe because of that reason.
Exactly. You are correct. Yes. So here you can able to see that, right? Where now what we can do, if I wanted to assign any roles, what I need to have access, I need to have access for security console. Until unless if I don't have a security console, I cannot able to search the user. I cannot able to add any roles. Correct? Where what I need to do again, I need to sign it out. Correct. So after assigning the role, again, we are going to see that. Okay. So what is our initial user? Let's come here.
It was Fin implementation, something like that.
Exactly. Exactly. We'll discuss that. Yeah. Just hold for some time. Okay. So now let's, okay, anyway, it's already there. Let's copy the password. Rather coming every time here, we can close this. Okay. And just sign it. That okay. Now pin underscore I am here. Anyway, the password is copied. Just say oh, here. Okay. Now again I logged in back to the FinIMPR user, rather logging to our user, because just we have verified without assigning the role how it looks like. If you see here, I can see different activities which are available here because of roles are assigned to the respective user level. If you wanted to see that, let's come here. Let's search with the user called as FinIMPR. Okay, so that you guys can understand the roles, what roles, which different roles which are assigned. Okay, let's come to users. Guys, once you started doing a practice, you guys will get habituated. Don't confuse on the navigation and all. The recording session is available. So once the session is completed, spend some time and go through and follow that. Once you started doing a practice, obviously it will be easy for you to navigate. Okay, because I am aware all the functionalities and the process wise. For that reason, I can able to go directly. Okay, if you are new to the system, definitely it's going to take some time to understand the navigation process. Knowing the navigation process as a consultant, I can say 30% of the process which you know. If you know the navigation, I can say 30% of the process, you know, on the configuration area. That much of importance we are having with navigation. Okay. See here, we can see those many different, under activities, right? Because of, see here, these many roles which are assigned: accounts payable, receivables, collection agent, employee, audit manager. These are general accountant, intercompany accountant. All these are which are available here. Okay. So this is how we need to assign the roles. Just I have queried the existing one. Let's query our user. A, G, U, just search with that. So just search with that.
Hi, this is Sonu Thakur. Sonu Kumar Thakur.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Sonu Kumar Thakur. What is your name?
I'm Nivas.
Nivas. Hi, Nivas.
Yeah, hi.
So today, what topic you have covered so far? Just get the name of the topic.
Today, just we are talking about all this information, like, just let me show you here how the training approach would be, how would be the job opportunities, like, what kind of support which we are going to provide, what is difference between offerings and options, how to enable the offerings, and roles and responsibility comparison, application, how the application look and feel. Okay. And now we are creating a user creation. Okay. So
Okay.
these are some fundamentals which we are. Tomorrow onwards, we'll start with
Mhm.
the actual configuration. Okay. As you guys are aware, first 2 sessions are gonna be allowed. Okay, even without enrollment. In case if you guys are comfortable with the training, the approach and the process, if you are in a situation to attend, okay, if you guys have confidence, okay, these guys are in a situation to deliver, so that you guys can go ahead and talk with Prasad and nominate yourself and enroll yourself, so that they are going to share the password, so that only the who are going to be like enrolled, those people can be allowed for the training from tomorrow onwards. Okay. So please be in touch with Prasad. In case any queries related to training, please come to me, or we can discuss in an open forum, or else we can directly talk with Prasad on the enrollment area. Okay. This is just I wanted to highlight. Yeah.
Okay, Nivas. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so here you can see the user which you have created. Now let's go ahead and add the users. In case if you wanted to reset any password, yes, you can come here and you can update your password. Okay. Anyway, I'm not doing that. In case if you wanted to log the user, after clicking on edit, then only you can able to see all this. Okay. Just you can say log that. If you save and close, when you try to log in this user, you can alt able to log in that. Okay. And if you wanted to update any name, just you can change the name, and also okay, in case you wanted to update any use email ID, and also you can able to do that. Now we are gonna add the roles. When it coming to roles, every module is required some specific roles. For example, these two now not part. Okay, chief financial, they have now removed since 23 version. Okay, if I wanted to do the configuration for general ledger, these 3 roles I need to map, I need to assign, so that I can able to do all the configuration as well as the transaction process. When it coming to accounts payable, we need to assign the roles like accounts payable manager, supervisor, specialist. These 3 roles. Okay, specialist. Okay, these 3 roles are going to be assigned. Same way for us account receivable, these 3 roles. Same way for fixed assets, FA accountant. Same way for cash management, cash manager. These are all the some seeded roles which we need to assign with respective module level. Okay, to start doing the configuration. Well, apart from this regular modules respective users, respective roles to the users, there are some mandatory roles which you need to assign it. What are those? Those are like a application implementation consultant, IT security manager, employee. These three are mandatory roles to do any configuration. Without these three, you cannot able to do anything. Of course, if I wanted to provide privileges to the user about three roles, yes, employee is gonna be mandate role. We need to assign that to get some defaults. Okay, to get some defaults to the user. Okay. When it coming to application implementation consultant, the moment once I assign this role to the user, setup and maintenance, this task is going to be added to the user. Okay. So for example, in our case, what is our user? Let's take this user. If I assign this particular activity to the user, this user can able to perform all the configurations related. Without having this, without assigning these roles, you cannot move forward. If you wanted to do any other configuration, you cannot able to do that, because all the configuration should happen or should commence from this setup and maintenance. Okay, let's go and see that. Okay, this is our user, right? Let's duplicate the window. If you wanted to open multiple windows, yes, we can able to do that. Okay, sometimes this way will be shown. What you need to do, just remove this, just open with .com. Okay, okay, so that it will be open as a new page. Come here. This is our user, correct? Just click on this. See here, this setup and maintenance, which is available because of we have assigned the role called application implementation consultant to this user. We have seen that, right? From security console, we have seen that. From where you can see the roles assigned and all, query the user and you can see the roles which are assigned. When it coming to the realistic in the real world, when you work as a consultant, sometimes you may receive a kind of request that, okay, I cannot able to create invoices, or I cannot able to perform any activity related to general ledger or accounts payable or receivables. You can come here and you can query that user and you can see the respective roles are assigned or not. Role is going to be key area to provide access or privileges the user to perform any activity. Okay, well, now what we are going to do, this is appearing this user because of it is already mapped. So now let's go ahead and assign that application. The moment once I assign this, I can able to see the role is going to be mapped here. Application implementation. See, application implementation consultant, I can see like this one. Okay, always remember this, all the seeded roles are going to start with ORA. It's Oracle. Okay, just go ahead and select that. Here, copy and all, we are going to talk about that, how to copy and all, but understand the seeded functionality now, seeded roles now. Okay, just say okay. Next. Okay, just timing, just understand the application implementation concept which we have assigned. Okay, now let's move on to the other role. IT security manager, anyway, which is already here. Okay, let's copy paste it here. Okay, fine. IT security manager. In case if I wanted to assign the IT security manager role to this user will get a access to security console. When it coming to this user, if you see why we are able to see the security console to this user, because of we have already mapped the role called IT security manager. Hence, we can able to see that. Same way, we can go ahead and assign the IT security. IT security manager. Don't look about all this. Just look for your ORA and manager job, IT security manager. Okay. Just say add to program. The moment once you added it here, we can able to see those are added. So as part of our training, on need basis, respective module wise configuration will come here and we are gonna directly assign the roles here. Okay, well, I'm good. 2 roles assigned. As I mentioned, employee the role which will help to get some defaults to the respective user to which user you are assigning. For example, in our case, we are mapping to this user. This user will get some defaults once you assign your employee. Okay, just map it. Just complete your assignment. Let's save and close it. These 3 roles are mandatory. It's very clear which role is going to provide access to what. If I provide the access to this respective role, if I get access to this, what you need to perform and all we have discussed. In case still have any questions, so that you can discuss, or else let's move on. Okay. So just say save and close. Save and close. Well, these are all some generic roles. Once you provide to the user, no need to perform any other activity. Okay, you can directly go ahead and log out and log in, and you can see the reflected changes. But what Oracle recommends is, Oracle is going to be recommends to run the LDAP jobs, that is lightweight directory access protocol. What it's going to do, what this job is going to do, once the roles are assigned to this user, the synchronization can be happen. Means whatever the privileges supposed to get once I assign this to the respective user, for the synchronization purpose, we need to run this. Prior, like till 13 version in 21, okay, 21D, exactly, I'm not sure with the number, 21D and all. Earlier, it's a mandatory to run the program once you complete your role assignment. Now they have made it optional. Even though we are performing in test instance, just ensure that perform that activity. Okay, from where you are going to run that. So view request, it's equivalent to EBS. Okay, come to tools, schedule processes. You can perform that. How to run the job and all, we'll see. Whatever the program which you wanted to submit, you can submit from here. Even period close, or else if you wanted to perform the respective task level, you can perform, or else this would be your generic area to submit all the programs. Let's search with your LDAP. Okay. LDAP is nothing but lightweight directory access protocol. The moment once you search it, retrieve latest LDAP. So here see, you can see the description. What it's gonna do, whenever you submit any program, you can see the description, the purpose of synchronization users roles and roles grants with the definition. Means whatever which are available under that particular role, all will be synchronized with the users once you complete your assignment. Okay, just say okay, just say submit it. The moment once you submit it, you can able to see the, like, this is a request ID. Okay, just say okay, just copy this, just say okay, just refresh it. The moment once you refresh it, it will be refreshed. And if you wanted to search only particular ID, you can just copy that ID and come here and just say search, just say search it. You can able to see here. Or else if you want to search with the particular user, you can go ahead and search with that. Or else if you want to search with the particular, name, program name, you can search with that. Or else in case if you wanted to search with the status call, like, only particularly blacked and canceled, you have a different options which you have to search it. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh it. Okay, it's gonna take some time. Okay, anyway, as I said, it's not at all gonna be mandatory. Okay, what we can do, safe side, you can run it and you can just sign out from this user, sign in with our user where the roles are assigned. And now you can see the changes, how it is looks like, the application looks like. Okay, so just say sign out. Hoping that everyone is following, right? Or any questions or any doubts, guys, so far? Venkat, Sonu, Sripad, Ram, Niletra, Mahendra. Yeah, Api Upadhyaya, Arya, Ajay. Everyone is clear? So far,
Yes.
so clear? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So far, so clear.
So the password what we created here, whatever exercise which are doing in a sessions, please follow that so that it will be easy day and day. Try to do that in case if you are working, spend time on weekends. Okay, so that would be the best practice. See now, this is our user. As I said, right, some defaults is gonna come after assigning the employee role. Yes, you can see all the defaults here. Come to the navigator. I can see lot many are available here. See here. Some seeded, whatever defaults which are gonna available. Some here receivables which is available as a default. Without assigning the role, I can able to perform receivables. No, I need to assign the role. This is some seeded which I can able to see. And same way here, come to tools. Security console is why this is appearing with this user now? What is the reason?
Because we have assigned IT security manager.
Earlier it was not showing because of we have not done the role assignment. Now see setup and maintenance. Why this is appearing here? What roles it's gonna be play to get this access, setup and maintenance?
Functional setup manager.
Application implementation,
Implementation.
implementation consultant. Okay, this is how you need to assign the roles and you need to verify the functionalities. Okay, well, okay, and one more important area. Of course, this can be applicable or good to know for EBS consultants who are already working. When it coming to EBS, we need to complete your responsibility definition and we need to assign the responsibility to user and you need to perform GL activities from the GL responsibility, AP responsibility and all. But when it coming to cloud, there is no concept like that. Everything can be performed from the common platform. Okay, just go ahead and select your financial modules under which, for example, if you wanted to search any activity, for example, manage account calendar. This is something related to your general ledger, correct? General ledger activity accounting. And you need to be very, clear on the spellings here, okay? If I update something incorrect, system won't fetch, okay? Manage accounting calendar. This is a task which I search with that. I can able to see the manage accounting calendar. From here, I can able to create the calendars, okay? So, but when it coming to EBS, we need to go to general ledger super user or general ledger responsibility, from where you can able to do that. But here in cloud, you can able to perform all the activities irrespective of module from one area. That is, you can call it as a common platform, that is functional setup manager, okay? Or else if you wanted to define any manage payment terms, let's example, okay? Manage payment terms is part of your
Accounts payable.
subledger, accounts payable, right? Subledger. So here, for example, let's take manage invoice options or else manage common options. Okay, you can search from here. Okay, select and of course we are going to discuss in detail when we are going to define. Just I'm showcasing some examples to compare with EBS. Okay, see here you can do this. Okay, so means here this would be the common platform where you can go ahead and perform all the configuration one area rather going to respective responsibility level and all. This you can call it as a functional setup manager. All the functional, the name itself indicating all functional related setups you can perform from here. Well,
So these tasks we are able to see because we have assigned the functional setup manager to the user, correct?
no, see, this is here, this is appearing because of you have completed assignment of your application implementation consultant. For that reason, you can able to see. Once you click on this, you can able to see this particular area. From here, you can do whatever the configuration which you can.
Yeah.
Why this
But
finance?
which
Yeah.
but
Please go ahead.
which role, you know, it's an implementation consultant role?
Yes, implementation consultant, correct.
Hmm.
IT
Okay,
security
got it.
manager role is to give
For the
access to
security
your
console.
security console, okay? And other defaults which are appearing because of you've done the employee assignment, okay? Well,
Okay.
so
So functional setup manager is just a navigation, not a role actually, correct?
yes, it's a navigation, correct. This is setup and maintenance equivalent to your functional setup manager, you can call it. This setup
Okay,
maintenance
okay.
equivalent to your functional setup manager.
Okay. I was just a little bit confused on that. Fine.
Yeah, no problem. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe initial days, maybe it will be a bit confused. Once you start doing a practice, once you habituate it, it's very easy for you to understand. Okay. Setup and maintenance equivalent to your application, the functional setup manager, you can call it. Okay. Why this is coming? Because we have done the application implementation consultant. Okay. If I wanted to search respective activity, all the financial, you can search it. Or else I wanted to go ahead and look, okay, I'm not sure with the task name. Okay, you can call it as a task name, whatever the activity. Okay, here you can see some defined required task. If you wanted to do any configuration related to your fables, these are all the mandate configuration. Whatever you seen here under required task, these are all the mandatory configuration which supposed to do for your accounts payable. Until unless if you don't complete this, you cannot able to move on. Okay, and when it coming to fixed assets, here these are all some mandatory configuration. Or else if you wanted to see all the task, just say all task.
All tasks.
All task you can able to see all payables related. All, for example, if I'm not sure on the task name, just assume that, for example, even I don't know the task name for how to do the invoice options, or else how to search with the common options for payable procurement, you can come here and you can able to see it. Okay, all the tasks which can be available here, all the
Sir, I have
tasks,
one question.
please.
Sorry, it may be little bit early. So manage common options for financial payables and procurement. So that is the same as a financial option in EBS, correct? That got changed because earlier financial option is for payables and procurement both. So that function may be changed, correct?
Correct. That yes, I will demonstrate in detail when we start with the
Okay.
accounts payable. Okay,
Okay.
because see now how I'm explaining comparison with EVS and cloud. Same way we are gonna discuss wherever the changes and mandatory things to be discussed. We are gonna discuss such a way. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sir,
So
in the role,
yeah.
question from the role point of view only.
Mhm.
So what happened in EBS, you know, if you remember, we are assigning operating unit ledger in the system administrator, you know, MO security profile. So that and giving the operating unit access and all. So how that access is we need to give, that you are explaining now or later point in time?
That can be, there is another concept called as a dash, that is data access set. Okay, so that whenever we are gonna talk about the module level configuration, once the roles are
Okay.
assigned, that also one of the important area to do that. Okay, so we'll discuss about that. Okay, so
Okay, that
just
we'll
yeah,
discuss later, na?
yes, everything we're gonna discuss. Okay, see,
Okay.
for example, some generic roles which basically it's not required any data access set. Okay, some respective module level, those are required for the data access set. Okay, how to provide the data
Okay.
access set and all we are going to discuss. Until unless if I don't provide data access set, even I cannot able to move on. Okay, we'll discuss
Okay.
that.
Oh, yes, okay. I
Yeah.
got it. So earlier the data access set only pertain to EBS GL module only, but now this is common and across all the applications.
All the applications for all the modules and all the roles
Okay.
also. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No problem. So this is how you can able to see all the tasks. Okay. Either if you wanted to search financials, yes, you can search it. Or else if I wanted to search particular, just assume that manage payment terms. Just search with that. I can able to see here, manage payable calendars, all are part of your payables. Okay. Either of the ways you can search it. Either of the ways you can directly go ahead and search with your financials so that all will be patched. If you see here, general ledger, payables, payments, cash management, transaction tax expenses, fixed assets, receivables, all are part of your financials. I can able to see here. This you can call it as a functional setup search area, you can call it. There is another way of doing that. That is global search. Okay. Both the ways you can search it. Either you can search it from here, either you can search it from global search. How to do that? Let me come again. Come to your user, setup and maintenance. This page will be open, same page. From here, come here and just say search it. Here, you can search it irrespective of anything. For example, earlier case, let's see here. Here, for example, manage enterprise. Just search with that. Manage enterprise SCM information. Okay, this is something which is part of financials. It's a they have introduced here enterprise profile. Okay, in case something which is not available here, you can come here. Okay, or else let's search with manage procurement agent. Manage here. See here, this is also you can able to search few of the task, okay, which cannot be available from here. You can able to search from here. Okay, either see whatever which is available here, it does not mean that you cannot able to search from here. No, either of the ways you can able to search. Okay, let's go ahead and search with that. For example, manage common options. Let's search with that. Manage common options. See here, manage common options for payable procurement. From here also you can able to search it. From there also you can able to search it. This would, for example, if you wanted to search anything related to human capital or supply chain management and all, you can search from here, from the global search. Or else if you wanted to search from this respective area, functional setup area, you can able to search it. The main difference you need to understand here is, here financial only you can able to search. In case if you wanted to search anything related to your other than financial offering, you can come here and search. Whatever you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and 90% of the task which you can able to search from here, anything related to your financial. In case something which you are not able to search, you can come here and you can able to search here. Okay, either of the ways you can go ahead and search. But what you need to keep in mind is spellings. For example, let's take manage common. Let's search with just I'm searching with some incorrect spelling. See here, no tasks are associated. For that reason, you need to be very careful with the task name. Okay, as I said initially, if you know that navigation and the task name, 30% of the activities you can able to manage. Okay, it's very simplified compared with EBS. But doing a best practice, doing a thorough practice would be helpful, to become an expert. Okay, on the standard functionalities. Of course, other than standard functionalities and all, once you started working on that, you guys, need to enhance your skills, and that would be generic process, we need to follow. Even for me also, that's applicable. Okay, so well, is that clear? User creation, what is functional setup manager, or how to assign the roles and all. Is that clear, or any doubts so far?
It's clear.
Well, okay. Now, difference between implementation user and the employee user. So, based on the naming convention, can any one of you please elaborate what is the difference between employee user and the
Employee user is more towards the process oriented. Let's say, for example, my user is belongs to the payable department. Then he has a more the process related things like approval is there and all sort of things. Whereas the implementation user is normally the consultant. So he has a most of the setup related thing, like he need to do the setups, he need to configure the things. So so that's the basic main difference between implementation user and employee user. That's as per my understanding.
Correct. So basically, you're correct. Basically, implementation user can be created from the security console. That is first thing you need to understand. And the user application implementation consultant, it's kind of consultant. You can go ahead and do your configuration and you leave the project and map another project. Generally, that's how the process works. Okay. But employee user is nothing but something the user who is gonna work for the organization is part of the employee of that organization. Okay. So the main difference between employee user and the implementation consultant. Okay, implementation user. Let's go ahead and search with our user. Okay, AUG. Just search with our user. If you see this user, I don't see anything. And let me query the other user. So basically, whenever you do the duplicate, generally that's supposed to open, but it's having some issue. Just remove all the extra characters after .com. That will be directed to that page. Okay. Well, okay. Let's again come back to your. So every time we are coming here, security console, right? What I will do is I will create this as a favorite for your reference so that it will be easy for you. Okay. So let's set this as a favorite. Okay. Come to favorites, add to favorites. Okay. So I'm using this as a user creation under security. Just I'm giving naming convention like this. Okay. Whatever the naming convention you wanted to give, you can give that, not a problem. Under if you wanted to, yeah, just say save and close. Okay. Now, no need to go to tools security console and let's come here. And you can just see user creation. This page will be directly come here. These are kind of favorites. Or else recent items, recently whatever the pages which you have navigated, all those also available here. Okay. Either of the ways. Here, let's come here directly. Let's go to home. I will show you how it's going to work. Now I'm in a home page. I wanted to go to security console. Rather going from here and what I can do is directly I can go from here. Just user page. That will be directed to that page directly. No need to navigate that, different paths. Okay. So, okay. Basically here looking like some, instance issue. Basically this will be directed to your security console page. Okay. But here it's not going, but in AP and GL related, whenever we do the transaction process or configuration, we can directly use that favorite. But here it is something security console always having issue. This is a generic issue, I come across for all the batches. Okay. Let's come again back here. But understand the concept. Okay. Issues may be there in the instance, but concept wise, you need to be very clear on that. Okay. Well, let's search with our user. What is our user? FinAMPL. That is, I'm searching with the other user. That is FinAMPL. This is a user which we created. Okay. Now, this user is also created from the security console. If the user is created from manage users, I wanted to show you the difference. Okay. Let's search with some D. We'll see. Any names are there? You must enter. See, okay, see here, some demo users are there. Okay. It's also same user. Okay, see, right. Now, if you see the user, guys, I'm just querying the existing ones I'm trying to show you, okay? This is a user which I created. This is a user which is created as this is an employee user. What difference you can notice here? Can you see the difference between the user which we created from the security console, the user which we created from the manage users, the employee user?
Like employee details and business unit department, all those information is not there
Exactly.
for the existing.
Exactly. So this is security user, the implementation user which you created from the security console. This user, or for example, let's take maybe tomorrow you are assigned for one project, you supposed to do the implementation. Just you can create your user as implementation user and you can go ahead and start doing your application configuration. That's it. We are not no need to do any testing and all. Okay. In case you wanted to do the testing and all, you need to convert your implementation user as employee user. We can go ahead and do that. Okay. Of course, when it as part of our training, we are gonna create our user and we are gonna convert as employee user, or else we are gonna create employee user and to perform the activities. Okay. So see here, these are all different roles which are assigned to this employee user. How I am saying this employee user? Because see here, every employee may have manager, may have a job, the particular job or maybe position, or else that business, the employee may be mapped to any business or any department, right? This is how
So
it.
this associated worker information you manage, like business unit department, or so that you mean to say that will come from the data access set, sir?
No, no, it's not related to data access set. This is something which you can create from your manage users. Okay, let me do one
Okay.
thing. Let me do one thing. Let me show you to clarify that. Let me query that user. What, how need to create and all.
So manage user basically a function of HCM more or less, correct?
Correct, correct. Of course, here it's a test instance. We have a flexibility to do that. But in real time, basically, this can be done by the HCM team. Okay, see here.
HCM.
Yeah, this is one of the global tasks. Okay, if I try to search manage users, if I am not wrong, this may not come here. Okay, anyway, it is here coming. So in case you wanted to search from here also, you can go ahead and do that. The test instance by default all are coming from the FSM page. Basically, that won't be come here. Okay, just search with your Harry Hopper. So let's go ahead and search the person number. We have option person number. The person number is not there. Business unit job is there and manager. Department is there. Yeah, department is there. You can just email ID is there for this person. Yes. You can search any one of that. Okay. Just see here. And one more important thing you guys should know. Wherever you see 2 stars, you can update any one of the field. Either you update this field or this field or this field, whatever the field. If you see 1 star, it's going to be mandatory field. For example, all are once, 2 asterisks. For example, primary email is your 1 star, means 1 asterisk. In that case, you need to update that mandatorily. Okay, just say search it. The user will be coming here. Okay, or else you want to search with the keywords also. Okay, let's click on this. I will show you the difference between your employee user and the implementation. The moment here, when you create, only these features are going to be available to update the data. But when it's coming to here, manage users, okay, it's still loading. Okay, so that's okay, no problem. Yeah, see here, this can be done by the HCM team, but here we are trying to understand the concept, and of course the test instance we have, they given that kind of flexibility to create the users and all. Okay, see here, username, the person type, business unit. The moment once you create the user from manage users, this user is going to be available from the security console. You can query the user from here. Okay. So here you need to create who is a manager in case you want to remove the manager, in case you wanted to change the location, or like resource role, whatever. In case you want you to remove that, you can able to do that. But as a functional consultant, Oracle financial consultant, it's not at all going to be our part in a real time. This can be done by the SCM team. Our responsibility is to do all your configurations for financial modules, okay, based on your allocation. We are not at all gonna do all this. This you need to coordinate with your HCM team. HCM team will say these are all the users and all, you need to provide the access and all, so that you can provide the data access set and all, and assigning the roles and all. But user creation is not at all in our bucket. Okay, is that clear? You guys are clear with the implementation user, how to create, from where to create, and what is the employee user creation, from where to create, how to create. Hope it's clear for you, everyone, or any doubts on this? Shall I consider yes, no, maybe?
It's clear, yeah.
Yeah, just respond, guys. I know you guys are following, but just respond. It will give some kind of energy for me to do better. Yeah. Okay. Well, so with this, I would like to stop the session for today. And tomorrow, first to 10 to 15 minutes, we are gonna discuss about this. I thought to complete today, but yeah, so because we have dig much detail, for that reason, just we could not able to complete. And first to 15 minutes, we are gonna complete this. Once this is completed, we are gonna start doing the configuration of our general ledger. So my request, my sincere request is, if you guys are clear with the training approach and all, please enroll yourself. As yesterday said, first 2 sessions are gonna be allowed. From tomorrow onwards, we are not gonna allow you. And one thing that, in case if you wanted to take one more day, and please talk with Prasad and get the updated password, okay, to attend the session for tomorrow. But my suggestion is, if you guys are compatible with the training, the approach which you are following, if you guys in a confidence, okay, these guys are able to deliver and all about my skills and knowledge about the trainer and all. So just by this time, you guys can able to assess. Okay, maybe just if you are in a situation to continue, just in case if you are not able to manage this time, maybe you can give a proper kind of communication to Prasad, so that you guys can go ahead and enroll yourself. So 2 days are done. And in case still, if you wanted to allow for one more day, please talk with Prasad, so that he can share the updated password details to you. So yeah, that information just I wanted to convey about on the enrollment area. I don't want to much stress on that. Just you guys know, like generally 2 days would be good enough time to understand the concept and how the training is going and all that, the process, everything. By this time you guys are get some understanding on the process and all. Okay, so as I mentioned, most of the activities, some generic topics which I wanted to cover, I have already covered mostly. And tomorrow we'll spend some time on the what is the user project creation, how to assign the project to the user, okay, how to assign the offering to the user, how to check the version update, what is geographical information. This initial first 15 to 20 minutes we are going to spend here, and immediately we are going to jump to the actual configuration on the general ledger area. This you can call it as a common configuration irrespective of any modules, but this is the basic and common configuration which we do. Which how many ways we can do, either manual way, what is the rapid process and all, we are going to talk in detail tomorrow, one by one. It's the same way how we are discussing since yesterday. Same approach we are going to follow for all other modules for next coming 8 weeks. Okay, so by this I wanted to stop, and in case if you guys have any questions, please talk, please raise your questions, so that I'm happy to answer. If you guys are clear, then you guys can drop off. In case if you wanted to speak anything, please stay and you can raise all your queries and concerns in case.
Hi, Nivas. This is Sonu.
Just one,
So
please.
yeah, yesterday I did not join the call. So
Mm.
what is the topic for the AP module?
AP modules here you can see. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can get it.
All these configuration. Yesterday we have not discussed any configuration related, just some fundamentals, the course, like what would be the training process and all we discussed. So far not started any realistic configuration. Something just we have seen only today, the user creation, how to create a user and all, but actual configuration which can be started from tomorrow.
And one more thing, on daily basis, will you able to wrap up this kate call by 8:30, because at 8:30 sharp I have another meeting. Therefore,
See, me also working employee. So of course, initial days it's getting delayed, I know, but my plan is also maximum I'm trying to wind it up by 8:20. Okay, whenever I do work from home, maybe I can just spend 10 minutes extra, but otherwise I need to close the session by max 8:15 or 8:20. Okay, that way we can plan as initial sessions, just giving some kind of flexibility, so for you to spend to understand for that reason. Otherwise, 1.5 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes, 8:30 would be the maximum time. Okay, except any other social scenarios. Okay, so that way we can plan. Is that clear? Did I answer your
clear.
question? Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Any other questions
So
from
in
anyone
terms
of
of
you,
the payment
please?
details and all,
Yeah, please.
sorry. Yeah, in terms of the payment details, Prasad will provide, correct? I'm not
Yes.
talking about the AP payments, this session payment.
No. See, yeah, training, everything can be delivered by me. Okay, I'm a trainer there. Okay, on behalf of UnoGeeks. Okay, so my responsibility is to deliver the trainings, whatever which I committed. Okay, something any related payments or allowing the people to the meeting and all, everything can be managed by the Prasad. In case any special exceptions are there, you can come to me, but maximum cases can be handled by the Prasad. Okay, I don't want to involve that. Okay, because I'm a trainer,
Yeah,
I need to do
yeah,
my
I'm
job.
just asking because I need to send the money after this session, so I'm asking actually
No, you can
because
directly send to Prasad only. Prasad is a person who will take care
yeah,
all the things. Okay,
yeah,
any
because as of
training.
now, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have bank account details and all. That's the reason.
Yeah, please get in touch with Prasad and all. We can guide you how to do that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Please reach out to
Okay,
Prasad, any enrollment related, any financial related, please reach out to him so that he can clarify
okay,
and he can, resolve all the
okay. And my
challenges.
second question is that in terms of the accounts payable, can you just click on the AP, please? So, approval part, basically, invoice approval part and journal approval part is not there. I don't want to see a
No,
unit.
actually it's not added, but because in sometimes what it's going to happen. So in test instances that won't work. Okay. AP invoice and general approval, I will add that, I will take care of that. Don't worry on that. Okay. I will take some scenarios. Okay. What different options which you have and all, I will cover that. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
One more thing,
Okay.
Niwas.
And last thing, can I finish this? Just
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
yeah. So in GL, AGIS is covered, Advanced Global Intercompany System, or it's a separate.
Advanced. Yes. That is separate. That we are going to cover that. Yes. That is part of that.
That we are
Yes.
going to cover or not? Sorry, I'm not
No,
getting.
we are gonna cover that AGS, in the Advanced Global Intercompany. Yes, that is a 1 hour,
Yeah.
1.5 hour session. Maybe maximum one day, or
Okay.
maybe we'll take a weekend and we'll try to cover that. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Then it's absolutely fine.
Okay. So, yeah. Any other
Yeah,
questions?
yeah.
Okay.
One
Thanks a
thing,
lot, sir.
Niwas.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
just one got the question, because yesterday I did not get to join the call, so I want that for the clarification. Currently, I'm working as a technical consultant, okay, and have 7 years of experience. So I just want to know that I want to move from technical side to functional side. So my query is, will I be able to understand this the functional thing? Because I don't.
Easily, it will be compared with the technical here, functional concept wise. If you are clear, that will be added advantage for you, because anyway you are having technical skills. If you add this functional skills to you, definitely added advantage. The demand will be huge. But only the thing is, you need to do practice and get a good understanding on the each concept. That's how the process works, and that way you can enhance your skills. Not at all a problem. Definitely, it would be added advantage in the market who are having a good knowledge and technical as well as a functional. It's a kind of hot cake opportunities they are going to provide you with a good packages and all. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Learning, see, always one thing, it's not Oracle or it's not something SAP. Enhancing ourselves, it's always added advantage. Simple as that. Definitely it will be added. Okay. So when it coming to technical to functional, it's 100% is going to be value added. Okay. There is no second doubt on that. Okay, so with this, we'll conclude the session. I know it's already 8:40 because initial sessions it's getting extended to resolve the queries and all. But when it coming to actual sessions are started from tomorrow, so we are gonna discuss the challenges on the next day, first to 5 minutes. In case if not, no questions, we'll move on the transaction and configuration activities. Okay, take care, guys. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
hi. I have one question. This
Yeah.
Ajay.
Yes, please, Ajay.
Yeah, can we get the support or guidance from your end for certification once complete the course?
Once complete the course, what
Yeah.
support?
For a certification.
Yeah, certification, definitely we are gonna guide you, and in case who is gonna support you and all, we'll give some guidance on that. Don't worry on that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Shall I consider that no questions? Hoping that everyone is clear. Okay. Well, considering that no questions, and take care and have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye. Take care.